Hello everybody, my name is Rolak and welcome back to Banjo-Tooie. In the last episode we got started on our new venture with a desynced audio cutscene as well as our first boss fight with Klungo. In this episode we are going to be exploring this new little area known as Jinjo Village. Let's start off by heading into this little house here. They're all gone. Come and see me in my throne room and I'll tell you what happened. This is my palace. Not bad, eh? Just come on in and see the Jinkster. Writing in this game is fantastic. Alright. Seems to be a little destroyed house here. Let's see what this says for us. This is information signpost. Press B when next to one to read it. So just go up into it. Loving memory of the great Jinjo family. Passed away unexpectedly when a huge digging machine flattened their house. So throughout most of the Isle O Hags, you're going to be seeing very large tank treads. These are going to be the... nope, not that one. These are going to be the treads left by the Hag 1, the big machine that Grunty escaped in. And they're going to pretty much show a whole path of destruction, if anything. So let's head on inside to this big old palace. Yo, what's up? I'm King Jinjo, king of all things Jinjo and ruler of this village. Your kingdom seems a bit empty. My people were scared away by those witches and their giant machine. I kinda like quiet, but I need to get them all back for the kickball tournament next week. Doesn't seem that important to me. But it is! There's a big kickball rivalry between the Jinjos and the moles, which means there could be trouble if we don't turn up. Oh dear. Exactly. Anyway, here's an insensitive for you to rescue my people. I believe you should go and see Master Jiggy Wiggy in his temple now. Jiggy who? Jiggy Wiggy. He's the leader of a secret and ancient order dedicated to the mystical powers of the Crystal Jiggy. Ancient order? Crystal Jiggy? You just made that up, didn't you? No, honest, it's all true. He's very important to our adventure, as only Crystal Jiggies can open the worlds that you must enter. Can you show us the way, King Dingaling? That'll be my pleasure. Not bad for a king, huh? Yeah, his strange pet thingy was cool. Let's go and find that Jimmy Wiggy then. Meanwhile... Let's see if the audio syncs up correctly for this cutscene. Come on, sisters, time I lack. What's the plan to get my body back? Knowing that rhyming is, so stop it or we will not tell. Oh, if I must. B.O.B. this is. Big O blaster built by Mingy and me. Life forge. Force from ground, plants and creatures it can suck. Stored in big tank life force is. Shower Grunty will take when tank full. Then new body you will have. An evil and heartless plan. I like it. How long will it take to suck up enough life force? Not slippy you are, so plenty will be needed. So start blasting! Patient you must be. Target you must first pick. That cursed Jingling has just given the furry fool a jiggy. I reckon we should blast the Jinjo King. Auto targeting Bob has. Button you only have to press. Warmed up, Bob has. So begin with the firing sequence. Target Bob has hit. Still life force he will. Unlucky Bob was. Where we just missed. Never mind him. What about that traitor, Jingling? Ha ha ha! He's just a zombie now. Successful Bob was. Jingling's life force we have. Right then, girls. Let's blast the whole island. This we can do, but big charge up Bob will need. Hours it will take, and revenge bear will seek. I wouldn't worry. Banjo's got no one to help him now that Mole and Jingling are gone. He'll never get to us in time. Okay, well the audio worked out for that cutscene just fine. Why didn't it work out for the opening one? God damn it. So yeah, Jingling's been... yeah, he's not well, to say the least. We go ahead and take a look back inside the castle. Zombified throne room now, if we try to speak to the man. The zombie, but we can't really do anything. I don't even know if he'll damage us. Oh, he does. Okay, well that's good to know. Can we actually... I know there's some dialogue that his pet's been pretty much obliterated into dust. There he goes. I heard that Minjos look just like us Jinjos. How bizarre. Yeah, he'll have some interesting dialogue for more or less hints, to say the least. Didn't really go into what Jinjos do in this game. Well, they're a bit different than what they were in the last game, but we'll go into that detail once we find a Jinjo, because we're well on our way to our first proper world through Bottle's house. No, his house is not a world. Hello there, Banjo. How are we today? Pretty good, Mrs. Bottles. And yourself? Oh, fine, fine. Tell her about Ghosty Boy. Clark Kazooie. What was that? Is Bottles okay? He should be back from Spiral Mountain for his dinner soon. He never misses his dinner, you know. I'm sure he'll be back soon, Mrs. B. So, his family is more or less blissfully unaware that Bottles has met a very unfortunate demise. And we got posters from Jet Force Gemini, another game by Rareware. Hello, Banjo. Hi, Goggles. Since you and Daddy are such good friends, I'll give you these prototype glasses he's working on. Did he finish working on them by any chance? Oh yes, I believe they're called the Amazo-Gaze glasses. How do they work? Well, when in Banjo's eyes view, use right stick up and down to zoom in and out. Not bad. So now we have a more or less of a way to zoom in and zoom out. It's a pretty handy trick if you want to see what's something far away, such as this doll. Now, in the original N64 version, that doll did in fact have a DK on the tie there, so that's an obvious reference to Donkey Kong. Another game that was actually more or less pioneered by Rareware with Donkey Kong Country and Donkey Kong 64. Hey there, Banjo. Hi, Specky. Me and my dad are going to be playing in the kickball tournament next week over at the Mayan Stadium. King Jingling has organized it especially for my dad since he's such a hero. I don't suppose you have any substitutes? Why would we need substitutes? My dad is the best on the team. I'm sure he was, or is. And did you know that tunnel over there is my secret way out of the village? You might find it useful. We already know that. King Dangling is a personal friend of ours. He opened it up especially for us. Nice. So yeah, without any further delay, let us head on to the next subsection of the Isle O Hags, the Wooded Hollow. I am Jiggy Wiggy, and this is my temple. If you want to see me, you'll need to get past my doorman first. Challenge, that is. More or less going to be conquered pretty easily. And some more enemies here and there. Enemies in the overworld aren't really all that much of a hassle, really. They're all one-hit kills. Before we do anything really necessary, we're going to go ahead and visit this little egg first. Clark, hello, Clark, Heggy the hen. Hi, Heggy. I assume something egg-related happens in here? Clark, clever bear, Clark. Find special egg, Clark. Then Heggy hatch. Alright, so this is a bit of a interesting zone. Do I even have view totals? Objects and items? There it is, stop and swap. Alright, so should probably go into detail as to what the stop and swap is. So during the early development of Banjo-Tooie, there was a thing that they wanted to do, kind of like an interactive thing between the two games, where you would find stuff in Banjo-Kazooie and you'd be able to transfer it over into Banjo-Tooie. The original idea for this, I don't know why they tried to do this. The original idea for it was to collect the thing in Banjo-Kazooie, quickly turn off your game, and then put Banjo-Tooie into the console and start it up. The issue was the N64 was not powerful enough for this, so it relegated the second to be like a second for order that switch to work. So they scrapped it and they went with some other ideas. However, in the Xbox Live Arcade remake, they did go through with the stop and swap idea. So in Banjo-Kazooie, in various points of the game, you are able to find certain spots in several worlds where you collect eggs. And then once you have that done, you can swap them over to Banjo-Tooie, and you'll be able to give them over to Heggy. Do you want Heggy to hatch the egg? So we'll go ahead and hatch all of them. Cluck, got Heggy's special egg, Cluck. See something we don't? I suppose it is 10 years old. Does it smell bad? Cluck, throw it in nest. We got a total of, I think, 6 eggs, so this is going to take a while, to say the least. Look, watch Heggy hatch. Especially of how long this cutscene is. Come on. I don't even know which one this is. I don't know what any of them are, really. Cluck, special Heggy Egg Awards, gamer pick, Cluck, looks nice, Cluck. I like it. Amazing, and I thought eggs had burns in them. Alright, let's just cut out and see what all the other rewards are. And the red egg has special egg rewards, Banjo-Kazooie theme. Right. Cool Bear and Bird Dash. Oh, I got 2. At least they managed to fit us in around all those boxes. What the? Yeah, let's go with that. Okay. So it's for the Xbox 360, like, dashboard, but, considering it's, you know, the Xbox One, we don't really have a way to see it. No chance of rare blitz first yet. That's a sad statement. Alright, what does the green egg have for us? This stupid chicken would hurry up. Alright, what do we got? Special Heggy Egg Reward, homing eggs. Very nice. Go to Cheeto Code Room and enter homing to enable feature. We don't know what that is, but that is technically a new cheat for us to unlock, which we will be doing later, probably sometime in the next episode, honestly. This one seems heavy for some reason. What does the blue one hold for us? What do we got? Special Eggy Reward, Breagle Bash. Press X and X again for Skinny Bird Bash. Click, so funny. So yes, those of you who played Smash Brothers know this as Banjo Side Smash. Simply double tap X or B, depending on which version of the game you're playing, and you'll just smash Kazooie down in a area in front of you. Very effective, or it's a very powerful move. I don't really know what the use of it is. So another Heggy Egg. Egg hatching. Who'd have thought stop and swap would come to this? It'll be machines next. I wish it was machines. It would probably go faster if that was the case. So yeah, the Bringle Bash, it's not the most effective move, but it's A, a funny move, and B, a powerful move. At least I think it's a powerful move. I never really use it on enemies that take more than one hit, nor do I think it really matters. Considering there are other ways to take care of enemies that are more or less easier. Special Heggy Egg reward Jinjo as multiplayer character. Who is Jinjo? So yeah, this game actually has multiplayer. I'll be going into that later if I even manage to get somebody for multiplayer. Last egg. Tired now. How do you think I feel carrying them for 10 years? Waiting. Alright. What does the last egg hold for us? I don't really think... I think it's just another, like, gamer pick or something. I'm not too sure on what the full list of rewards was. Nor do I honestly really care all that much. What do we got? My very special Heggy Egg reward. This might be useful one day. Here we go again. Well, at least that means we'll get to see our 20th birthdays. I think so. Surely Rare will make the next game faster than that. So what is it? I don't even remember what the blue one is. I think it might be something for nuts and bolts, which is unfortunate because I haven't played that game all that much. All right, now with that somewhat waste of time, the three original eggs were just the Bringle Bash, the Jinjo multiplayer, and the homing eggs in the original game. They added in those 3 other ones with this game. Well, in Banjo-Kazooie as well. All right, since we opened up another silo, let's go ahead and test this thing out. Maybe by clicking on where we need to go, we can be transported back and forth in between the Isle O Hags. It's a very useful way of getting around, much more effective than the cauldrons in Grunty's Lair, because you actually have to go to like certain locations. And, you know, it's not like in the middle of the area. Bump the mic there, can't tell. I'm also recording away from my mic. Oh, this is a big guy. Luckily, there's no real difference. Here's our first Jinjo! Yippee! You saved me! I'm off for home now. So, collecting Jinjos in this game is vastly different than how we handled Jinjos in the previous game. It's pretty self-explanatory as to what we need to do, but I'll still go over it. Thanks for rescuing me. I live in this house with the rest of my similar colored family. Rescue us all, and we'll give you the family heirloom, which is a Jiggy. So, Jinjos is actually a section in the totals. You can see there are 9 black Jinjos total. There are a total of 9 families of Jinjos, being each numbered from 1 to 9. There are the white Jinjos, the red Jinjos, blue Jinjos, green Jinjos, purple or pink Jinjos, yellow Jinjos, brown Jinjos. Okay, I don't remember all of them, but it's close. Orange and black, I think, are the other ones. So yeah, Jinjos are scattered across the world. We have to save them, and then once we save them all, they'll give us a Jiggy. Speaking of Jiggies, I am a lowly disciple of Jiggy Wiggy. I work the door of his sacred temple to keep out those who are not worthy. Sounds like fun. Do you think we are worthy? That depends. To prove yourself worthy to enter, you must collect images in the form of Jiggy Wiggy himself. And what might these images look like? Jigsaw pieces, also known as Jiggies. That sounds familiar. Let's see what you have then. It seems you have collected enough Jiggies to be allowed inside. Remember, no cameras permitted and only food purchased at Big Jiggies can be eaten within. Okay. Here we are within Jiggy Wiggy's temple, a familiar face from Grunty's Revenge. Greetings, O Chosen One. You have entered the sacred temple of Jiggy Wiggy. Approach the golden monolith if you wish to prove yourself worthy. So yeah, instead of just handing the Jiggies over like we did in Grunty's Revenge, we actually have to do a little minigame. Press B when near the monolith to attempt Jiggy Wiggy's challenge 1. So, I never went over... nah, never mind. You must complete the images before you if you wish to travel to where it shows. Use the left stick to guide your hand. Press A to pick up a piece. Once a piece is held, it can be placed down by pressing A or return to the outside by pressing X. You only have a limited time to prove yourself. May Jiggy Wiggy grant you luck. So, this is similar to a minigame that was in Banjo-Kazooie, but I never actually showed off because I didn't really feel like doing it. Simply pick up the pieces, place them where they need to go, and you will complete the challenge. It's really not all that difficult for the first one, but it may prove to be difficult in the later ones. You have completed Jiggy Wiggy's challenge 1, so now the Great One will show you the way. Behold the power of the mighty Jiggy Wiggy! You do not have enough Jiggies to attempt Challenge 2. Come back later when you do. So yeah, pretty extravagant way of opening up worlds, and we have our first world open. Doesn't really... Unfortunately, it doesn't display the name of the world above the entrance, which is a tad bit unfortunate, and the way is closed until we've collected 4 Jiggies total. So, we're gonna have to go some Jiggy hunting. Excuse you. Out of my way. There we go. Alright, so... we spent a lot of time on this episode specifically, so we are going to be ending the episode here. Next time on Banjo-Tooie, we're going to be entering our first world. See you guys next time.